Capricorn, welcome into your video. Small little favor. This is probably going to be the last video I ask of this, but if you could just tell me how the sound is for you. I'm trying to tweak some stuff, so I'm trying to figure out what is going to make the ideal sound come out. Just make sure in the video, in your YouTube video, the sound bar volume is up, not your computer in the actual YouTube video itself. All right, with that said, what's the situation for Capricorn second week of July, please? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so guys, as always, I'm going to tell you time and energy is fluid. So some of you, this has happened. Others of you, it's happening right now. And for another group of you, it's going to happen in the near future. So we do the time around energy, and I said second week of July. So round about that time span. With that said, what I'm seeing here is your current situation, and this is who I'm reading for. I'm like, sorry, I'm going like this because I want the sound to be ideal. The Knight of Cups and the Eight of Cups, you're getting some kind of offer, some kind of proposal, some kind of situation, but you're walking away from it anyway. You're like, thank you, but no thank you. Um, and it's something that you know this person, or you've already been accustomed to this situation. So maybe this is at your job and your job is trying to hold on to you, or this is a person in a relationship still trying to offer something to you, but you're still walking away. Because at the bottom of the deck, I see death, and under that, I see you and another incoming energy. Somebody is either sponsoring you, helping you, taking care of you, motivating you, something. We'll see when we clarify. But let's continue. But something here for you is totally done. And I suspect, Capricorn, just like the rest of the whole entire collective, you're going through a transition. I decided to try to do as many zodiacs as I could this week because I feel like you're all shuffling about the whole collective. And I think this is a huge pivotal week for almost everybody because a lot of things are shaking up. And with your choice making that you're making right now, Capricorn, this affects other people and their environment and their situation. So let's continue and see what's going on. What's coming towards my Capricorns, please? Future, please. Coming towards them. Yeah, for you, it was high risk, low reward. You were physically tired, you were mentally exhausted, you were stressed out, and you were probably saying to yourself, for what? It's destroying my inner peace. So you're just letting it go. You're like, it's too much responsibility. It's like not even worth my time, not even worth my peace. Um, yeah, the Hermit in reverse. You've made your decision. And now you're moving forward. So maybe at some point you went low key for a while. And you must have been mulling this over for a little while, debating this. What doesn't Capricorn see coming their way? What's with the single cards? Knight of Wands. This is you having some fun. This is you being carefree. This is you doing something in and out. I mean, sometimes this is an affair or this is a fling. It's non-committal. This can also be just like, you taking a break from life, from work, from something. And you're like, fuck it. I need a vacation. I need a break. I need to just go. Because I say this to everybody, especially when I see Eight of Cups. See, the Eight of Cups for me, let me bring this up close to you. These cards are Alice in Wonderland, right? You see Alice, she's walking away from these cups. The cups represent our emotions, our feelings. Each cup, one is your feelings, one is your environment, one is your friends and family, the other one's your love life, the other one's this, the other one's that. You place them where they belong, but they're all fucking dry. There's nothing in them. How are you going to give back to friends and family? How are you going to give back to love? How are you going to give back to your coworkers? How are you going to give back to your boss? You can't. They're empty. They're dry. You need to fill these. So you're going somewhere else that is going to make you happy, that is going to fulfill these cups. Interestingly, though, enough, it's like you did leave the door cracked open, though. I ain't going to lie. You left the door cracked over open for, I don't know, either for you to boomerang back to this person or this environment or this job. But you did it so they could chase you if they so choose. Why? Because you stacked the cups in front of the fucking door. So when they open the door, they see your cups. They see they're empty. If they want to, they can fill them for you. If they don't, you have no problem going back to that. It's que sera for you and goodbye. Yeah, because you're looking at your own personal stability. Interesting. I really can't wait to clarify all of this. You have a very interesting story, Capricorn. I'm very fascinated. Let me see what your advice is here. Six of Wands. It's like you intuitively or instinctually know, even though you would think that you are doing something impulsive. Do not get me wrong, you are. But I don't know if intuitively you know somebody might come back and chase you, or you know the situation's going to come back tenfold to you, or you just don't care. Either way, um, Spirit's like telling you, look, there's no wounds here to lick. You've been successful. You've accomplished a lot in your life. You've done so much. Number one, it's okay to take a break, okay? Because when we go back to a situation, we need a clear mind, we need a clear head, and we need the other person to come into our lives correctly, or B, for us to see or perceive those red flags if they aren't going to come in correct. And it's the same thing for you. It swings both ways, the pendulum. You got to go correctly into a situation with a person, or back to a job, or back to whatever this is. My point is, it's okay to take this break, because in your advice with the Five of Cups in reverse, it's time for you to look at your actual abundance, how much you've grown. You went from A to freaking Z. You have to understand this is a huge building year for everybody, the whole collective, every sign. But for you, you are making major strides. And what is it right now? There's like one planet that's going into your sign and it's making everybody get a bit serious. But for you, it's the opposite. Um, Spirit's like telling you, you have a lot of success. You have a lot of vindication and validation. Acknowledge that. Acknowledge your successes. It's time to turn the page. It's time to put something else to bed and start a new chapter, even if it is with somebody from your past. It's got to come in correct. It's got to be different. It's got to start fresh and new in another way. Even if you haven't gone to this job in a couple years, or this person you haven't spoken to in a couple years, you're different fucking people. Anyway, point is, you got so much shit going on in your life. Friends, family, money, you're okay. There's abundance there. You just have to look at it. You have to accept your vindication validations where you can. And it's time to start a new chapter in your life. It's time to begin. It's You're putting behind what you left. All right, let's continue. What's the outcome for the week, please? Okay. This is an issue for me. It's probably going to be an issue for all of you, because you have lovers and the Four of Wands. There's a lover here. A lover is a business partner. It is a romantic love partner. Whatever this partner is, make no mistake, this is not your husband or your wife. You're not committed to this person. They're not your boyfriend or your girlfriend, but they are a profound connection. Make no mistake. Libra energy here. I have Sag energy, and that's it for now. Anyway, there's somebody here who wants a foundation and structure with you, Capricorn, and this person is your lover. It can be the other way around, and it can be a business partner, of course. But there is something tumultuous here. One of the two of you is not committing because of whatever your reasons are. Maybe because of your backgrounds. Maybe because of your age discrepancy. Maybe one of you is just not the same economically, academically, culturally, ethnically. I don't fucking know. But you're making that choice. One of you is making that choice to keep it as a lover. Maybe one of you is closed off. I don't know. I'm going to clarify in a minute. But I do know one of you wants structure in this. I know that one of you wants to level up, does not want to be a lover anymore, wants to be a boyfriend and a girlfriend, wants to upgrade the relationship. And there you are. It's a choice. and you do have a profound connection. It does not matter. I always keep bringing up the TV show Blue My Astro because it's the perfect example of what lovers are. This one dude, 45 years old, falls in love with this like 18-year old, and she too falls in love with him. She's not thinking of her age, she's just thinking like her new experiences and how much they have in common. They like classical music, they like to read the same books, they like to do the same shit on like their downtime, they share the same hobbies. He's thinking about his past, what he's been through, and how closed off he is, how he can't emotionally share because his life's been so painful. All those things have made him make the choice that it can't happen because of their age, instead of just looking at who they are as people, what their connection is. Interesting. And because at the bottom of the deck, I have Seven of Swords. Someone's ghosting, or this is an affair. You know which party you're in. All right, continuing. Why, universe, angel, spirit guides, are we denying this proposal to Capricorn? I am dead ass sure right now every cross watcher is like, oh my god, it's so funny. Okay, why? Why are they walking away? Why is Capricorn walking away here? I mean, it's a big burden and a responsibility for you, and you're just kind of not wanting it. I think you're focusing on yourself. Truly, I think you're focusing on your career, your money, your skill set, learning something, learning even yourself. You're opening up your own personal human construct, trying to figure things out. Personally, maybe you're trying to heal yourself, but this is why you're leaving. There's other things on your mind and on your plate. Yeah, you've had a big fight, a big collapse, a big breakup, a leaving of a company or firing, whatever. But this is like something that you had a foundation with someone and it collapsed, it burned down. After you being stuck for a while, I might add, you finally got off the tree and you're like, I'm not gonna be stuck anymore. Something sparked this and poof. And then here you are, trying to work on yourself, something else, something better, something more. Sorry guys, let me just close this up. What is the Ten of Wands in reverse? I'm going to take this. Give me a second. Pausing. All right. There's only one human being on this planet Earth I will stop a video for, and that's my little peanut. Tell me again, Spirit, what is the Ten of Wands in reverse, please, for Capricorn? Yeah, you felt like there was too many roadblocks, obstacles, fighting, arguing. It was just you couldn't find a path forward, or it was just not easy. You were constantly struggling here. There was always challenges to you. This person kept competing with you. It was annoying. But here you are trying to talk to them, or they're trying to talk to you, and they're communicating with you, and you have nothing but anxiety and stress. It was not making you happy. But I do see, for some of you, if this is love related, I do see unrequited love. Feelings are not matching, efforts are not matching. Someone's not putting in their fair share of effort here. What is the Knight of Wands, please? Yeah, your cards are slightly repeating now. Ten of Wands again. And the Tower. Something fell apart. It was too much of a burden. I don't know if something just was not fun anymore for you, Capricorn, and it just poof, up in smoke it went. Or, somebody was pushing you to make a choice or a decision. It just didn't feel like fun anymore. Interesting. You definitely are fated to this situation because you have the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel in your life is moving forward. This is some sort of evolution or part of your life's plan. Interesting. Let me see what your advice is as far as Six of Wands and the World and the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, there's something here where it feels either unrequited love, or there's a runner chaser back and forth dynamic here with you and this other person, or a situation is just like what you're being offered you don't care for. Okay? And that's 90% of you, that's what it is. And I don't even want to sugarcoat it. You're just like getting some kind of offer and you could not really care for it. And this is why Spirit's like, well, what are you doing? You need to look at your abundance. You have something before you and you're just disregarding it. Meanwhile, I'll explain closer and clearly. All right, up here is what you're focused on, the things that you lost, the things that you cared about. There are two cups in front of you that are abundant and you're not looking at them. All right, look at this card. Those cups that you're not looking at, it's right there at the door. Okay, what's the door? This is the door. This is your door. This is the magic door that you're not walking through, which is your new life, your new path, your new journey. And this is what they're advising you to do. The second you get up to walk out the door, you're going to see this opportunity, but you couldn't be bothered. You could care less. It's boring to you. It's whatever to you. Or that person is to you. Meanwhile, Spirit's like, you really do have success somewhere. And you are abundant. You need to look at that. And then the Page of Cups. This is communicating on your feelings. Even a small gesture is enough. A small gesture will do, Capricorn, and they are recommending you do that. Interesting. Yeah, you do need to take action. You do need to, and the communication we're talking about is feelings. It's not nonsense. Like, hey, what's up? Or how was your day? No, no. Like, hey, I kind of like miss our conversations. Something endearing. Or if that comes to accepting it. Now, let's see what Lovers and the Four of Wands is talking about. There was an ending and a betrayal for you. Now, I'm going to be honest with whoever's listening to me, whether you're the cross watcher or a Capricorn yourselves, okay? Because cards are energy. You're discerning adults, you know where to place it, all right? Someone here feels utterly betrayed and backstabbed, and this is somebody that you have a lovership with. Ironically, for some of you, I feel like it's both of you. Plain, but you're perceiving it in different perspectives. You're both looking at it in different ways. You're possibly, Capricorn, are looking at it like, oh, I thought we had an understanding. I thought that, we were going just fine. And then you just up and leave, or you just make this proposal and it changes everything. Maybe something like that. The other person, on the other hand, is thinking to themselves like, I thought that we had a connection. I thought we were lovers. I thought that we were upgrading. I thought we were courting one another. And it wasn't actually the case. And so that person feels a backstab and a betrayal. None, uh, I can't get the word out. In any event, it does not matter, because the simplest thing to say is somebody here feels backstabbed and betrayed with this lover who wanted to just upgrade your relationship. What's coming down the pike is the Ace of Pentacles, which is probably in your future readings. Having a new start. You might have a second chance here with somebody to have a solid beginning with someone that you haven't spoken with a long time, that used to make you happy, that still can make you happy, and it's going to pique your curiosity. So that's what's coming down the road. So maybe this isn't completely over. Let me see what the oracles think about all of this. What do you see here, romance angels? How do you perceive this? Somebody here is clinging on because of codependency. Whatever codependency means to you. Not leaving the situation or the person because you're afraid of moving on. You won't meet somebody else. You won't have anyone else. This doesn't have to be you. It can be them. Just so used to being in a relationship, even if it's toxic, you stay. Codependence is not good. It's slightly toxic. You don't stay with somebody that you're not meant to be with just because they're there. they're robbing you your peace of mind. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Free yourself. I mean, the cards are aligning. You could be in this complete situation right now, Capricorn, where you're just stuck because of the sake of being in something that you don't need to. Free yourself. I mean, I think you're going to do it anyway with this Eight of Cups. Let me get one last card of advice for you, Capricorn. Then we do Leo, then we do Libra, and then I take a nap. What's going on here for Capricorn? I do get drained. As a matter of fact, I was like really under the weather today. I was thinking of not doing videos, but I have to. The Warrior. Someone's borrowing some awesome energy from someone. Let's see. My beloved child, when the Warrior appears to you, it is such a fortunate sign that no matter what's happening to you right now in your life, you are truly protected. Whatever you're experiencing right now, it will be well. If your question is regarding love, the card represents someone who's deeply committed, protective, and kind to you. Friendship and love are sacred, and these qualities are important for a relationship to grow. That's why you have the Five of Cups reversed in your advice position, looking at your abundance. If this person doesn't have these qualities, then move on. Absolutely free yourself. For I will send you someone with a true warrior spirit instead. Remember, life is about learning and discerning who is true and who is not. There's another message here to consider. Do you embody these qualities in yourself? Now is a good time to think about how committed you are to your own path and to this person. Keep thinking card stuck. Warrior. All right, my beautiful souls. Thank you for tuning in. Leave me your comments down below. Like, share, and hit that little bell to follow me along. And find my Insta. Sometimes it's funny.